Yeah, I did change, and I'm really glad I changed.
This one's wife. More humiliation. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. The narcissist expects you to be loyal. You belong to the narcissist. This is why you're treated as an object. In the same way that you own your television set, you own your washing machine, you own your toaster, that is how the narcissist regards you. You're a possession. And possessions are meant to do what they are designed to do. So, bread goes in the toaster, the lever is pressed down, time passes, pop, up comes delicious toast. That's what the toaster is there to do. The toaster doesn't sit and sulk and refuse to toast the bread. The toaster doesn't get up and walk off and decide it's going for a round of golf. It does as is required. The washing machine receives your clothes, receives the detergent and softener, and then gets to work cleaning. It doesn't decide that it's going to have the morning off and wants to have a coffee with its friends. No. Appliances are there to function and to perform, and we regard you in the same vein. You are an appliance to the narcissist that is there to serve a function, to serve a purpose, to perform. That means that as a consequence of this objectification of you, this concept of ownership, allied with the fact that the narcissist believes that they are the center of the universe, you are not only expected to be loyal, but you are expected to anticipate the needs and requirements of that narcissist. You should know what the narcissist needs without the narcissist even having to tell you. That will sound preposterous to you, but not to the narcissist. In the narcissist world, your focus should be on them at all times and nothing else. That means that if you are doing your role, i.e., performing as the appliance that you are, you should understand what it is that you need to do without being told. After all, you don't sit with a toaster and say to it, "Now then, toaster, I'm going to put some bread inside of you, 2 slices. What you need to do is then to warm up and toast it using the filaments inside of you." It simply doesn't happen, does it? You don't instruct your toaster how to toast. You don't tap your washing machine on the top and say, "Okay, you got this. You can really clean these clothes." You don't say to your television set, soothingly, stroking its frame, Now, be a good television set and show me glorious programs in crikey vision." You expect it to perform, and once again the narcissist is the same with you. Accordingly, this is why you repeatedly piss the narcissist off, because you fail to do things which you are expected to do even though you don't know what you were meant to do. But the narcissist doesn't care about that. The narcissist's mindset is you ought to know what to do and you failed to do it. Therefore, you automatically become painted black because the narcissist thinks, well, you said that you're my friend. You said that you love me. You said that you like me. Therefore, if that were true, you would be able to do what I want without me having to tell you. And the fact that you haven't tells me, therefore, you must be a liar. In your world, that doesn't stack up, but it does in the world of the narcissist. And that means that where somebody doesn't do something that the narcissist requires, either by being instructed and failing to go through with it, or simply not being aware of it, where the narcissist expects you to be aware of it, that has you branded as traitorous and disloyal. If you don't do what the narcissist wants, that is a threat to control. If you spend time with other people and not the narcissist, without the narcissist's consent, that's a threat to the narcissist's control and makes you disloyal. And such disloyalty infuriates the narcissist because it simply says this to the narcissist: you're not important. And of course, the narcissist believes that they're the most important person in the world. It is this mindset of this one's wife that is similarly affected by a defection. The Daily Beast with Tom Sykes explains, picking a side in a divorce is always uncomfortable. Some people, of course, manage to stay friends with both parties. Now, Jose Andres is having a go at being allied with both Prince Harry and Prince William. For the legendary chef and founder of humanitarian food program World Central Kitchen has joined the board of Prince William's Earthshot Prize, despite having long been one of this one's wife's most prestigious associates. Oh dear, treachery ahoy. His organisation has previously received funding from Archwell, running to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the Sussexes have described him as a long-time friend and partner. He has gushingly described them in return as dear friends who bring hope to each and every community you touch, always with a smile, always with empathy. Shows how much he knows of this one's wife. A British reputation management consultant who has previously worked with both William and Harry and the wider royal family told the Daily Beast that Andre's defection was humiliating for this one's wife and a very graphic illustration of the power differential between William and Harry. It remains to be seen if their relationship can survive Andres being poached by Harry's estranged brother and heir to the throne. The role will see Andres work closely alongside William and other luminaries, such as Sir David Attenborough, to award prizes. Earthshot dishes out $5 million investment prizes every year to entrepreneurs seeking technological solutions to the climate crisis. It has been mocked by Prince Harry, who during a prank call in 2020, shortly after Earthshot was established, witheringly told Russian YouTubers impersonating Greta Thunberg, "Oh, I think people need to be woken up, and the only way to wake people up from what effectively is a consciousness crisis is, I think you need to be doing extreme things, and small steps or giving out prizes doesn't make any difference these days." Which is, of course, why him and this one's wife enjoy receiving rewards. Andres, who was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize earlier this year, obviously thinks differently, saying in a statement on the Earthshot website, "I am thrilled to join the Earthshot Prize Council to help showcase the changemakers pushing the boundaries of innovation and ingenuity around the world. There is so much we can do to inspire the world to see food as a powerful tool for creativity and change, and Earthshot solutions are at the forefront of this movement." This one's wife and Harry have donated previously to World Central Kitchen projects, and in 2022 asked their fans to donate money to mark Princess Lilibet's first birthday. They said they were amazed by the flood of donations, which exceeded $100,000. The former royal publicity advisor said, "Jose Andres is a uniquely respected figure, and he was very much promoted by the Sussexes over the COVID years. The fact that William can just poach him for Earthshot is not just humiliating for this one's wife and Harry, it is a very graphic illustration of the power differential between William and Harry. Faced with a choice when it comes to advancing the goals of his organisation, Andres has chosen to be allied with the future King of England. And Harry and this one's wife will have to either accept it or cut ties with him themselves." Thus, more humiliation for this one's wife, as a previous supporter has chosen to swap sides. Understandable. Jose Andres knows which ways the wind is blowing. Do you continue to ally yourself with a pair of abject losers, or do you decide, actually, in order to further my aims, I need somebody that's more dynamic, better liked, and has a better profile? Thus, he switches. This will infuriate this one's wife for two reasons. First of all, he demonstrates that he's disloyal because he's no longer being an avid supporter of this one's wife exclusively. But then it gets worse, of course, because William, as the one that got away, is painted black. And the fact that Andres has the temerity to go and join the Earthshot Prize is simply rubbing salt in the wound. He's a non-intimate secondary source in the fuel matrix of this one's wife. And the move itself would cause moderate wounding. But of course, as is always the gamble when it comes to this one's wife, because so much of what she does has to be publicised, both good and bad, that this results in the wounding being amplified as the world gets to know about this humiliating change by Andres, moving from the Sussexes, in effect, to Prince William. There undoubtedly will have been a scream of annoyance from this one's wife and much cursing at knowledge of this taking place. It may well result in Andres being left on the shelf, possibly even disengaged from, as this one's wife asserts control over him by virtue of staying in a position of withdrawal. Remember, she has to nullify that threat to control posed by what he's done. We might also start to see some PR puff pieces about somebody else that she's recruited, in effect, to replace him, or something to divert attention away from this. But it's another humiliation for this one's wife. The narcissist really does not like it when you choose somebody over them. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.